Hello, aspiring developer. The first data structure we're going to tackle is dictionaries or maps. It's always one of the two, and they're used interchangeably in a lot of different softwares by a lot of different programmers. So knowing both words is going to be useful and valuable to you. What is a dictionary? And the easiest way that I can describe it is think of an actual dictionary with words and their definitions. This is why I like dictionary over map. Map isn't as clear as the word dictionary, but if you think of an actual dictionary in your language, it has a word and it has a definition. And in programming speak, the word is what we call the key, and the definition is what we call the value. And every single key or definition in the dictionary, there's lots of them, there's a series of them, a list of them, is ordered and structured in that way. It has a key and it has a value. And every key is unique. There might be multiple values, so a list of values for a definition for a given key, but the key is always going to be unique. And we'll get to what lists are in the next video. And so dictionaries store these key value pairs for you, and that's what makes them incredibly valuable. And you use these every single freaking day of your life. If you speak the English language, you're using it, you have a value assigned to the different words that you use, and so your brain is automatically doing this as you're listening to sentences, the things that I'm speaking to right now. Your brain is sorting each of the words and deconstructing its meaning so that you can understand it and react to it. Right? But going beyond that, we have a common tool. And the common tool for this is a row in a spreadsheet. And just to show you an example of this, I'll hop over here to my spreadsheet. So the column name is the key, and a row in this spreadsheet is going to be a dictionary, right? So my name is Sterling. I'm awesome because I teach people how to build software without code, and my age, I'm 28 right now. So this is a dictionary, and we can break that down into a dictionary. The key is the name, and the value would be Sterling. The key here is the reason they are awesome, and the value is I teach people how to build software without code. The key is age, the value is the number 28, right? If you remember primitives, these first two would be strings, text. This second one is a number, which is actually automatically detected by my spreadsheet software here, and it's why it was popped over to the right side. It's a number, and it's recognized as a number, so it's an integer primitive. So a common example is just a row in a spreadsheet. And if you use spreadsheets, which it's highly likely that you do, then this is a way that you're using a dictionary every single day. Right? Now, what are some of the rules of dictionaries? Now, keys must be unique. I said that, and that will always be true. You can't have duplicate keys in a dictionary. It will overwrite the existing value if you try to do something like this. The second rule is that values can be different data types, right? Just this example alone. These two are strings. This one is a number, an integer, 28. And so the values of the dictionary can be different. Now, in programming, you can lock the value to be a specific data type. If you want all the values to be integers, if you want all the values to be strings, you can certainly do that. But more common than not, the values of a dictionary are different, and they'll all be different. So, and a random fun fact, I guess values can be another dictionary. And that's where things get really, really interesting in the data structure space. And once you get to these more complex data structures, they can all be used interchangeably in place of other things. So just giving you an example of this, values can be another dictionary. Let's say if I had another table here, and let's say that I wanted like this row, say list of friends. And so this value here would reference this table, friends. And I guess this isn't necessarily another dictionary, but this is actually a list. So it'd be referencing a list. So I've gotten ahead of myself here. But if we were to just say this, we'll just say his best friend and info, right? Then we could say that we're going to provide some information. And so the name of my best friend, the reason they're awesome, let's say they have their age as well, and this field could reference all of that information. So I could just say John, and he's cool, and his age is 31, right? So this could technically be another dictionary. It isn't structured as a dictionary, but this value is, or could be, a dictionary. So the values can be other dictionaries, and it can also be other lists. And we'll be tackling lists in our next video. So hopefully you have a pretty good understanding of what a dictionary is, how it works, what keys and values are, and a way that you are using them on a consistent basis. If you are touching or looking at a spreadsheet, you're looking at dictionaries. So let's tackle lists now so that you can understand and have a comprehension of all of the major data structures that exist in NoCode.